You know what time it is. It's Grilling with the Good Dogs after dark. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, guys. So I'm very excited because, of course, this is going to be the first grilling and smoking and cooking we're going to be doing on the new deck. But also, we have been contracted to cook some meals for a brunch being held in the honor of the oldest sister of the Red Dragon, who is known as the apex predator, the great white shark herself. So, what are we going to be making? Well, we're going to be doing my favorite salmon recipe. I'm going to be doing the salmon last tonight. We're just getting it ready, okay? We're going to make some jalapeno poppers, okay? We're also going to be making some candied bacon. This is some primo thick cut bacon. And then we're going to be doing some regular bacon too, which I also got more bacon. But this is just going to be the ones that we do for the candied bacon. So, let me get some of this stuff going. Let me get some of it ready. I'm going to show y'all. Now, guys, the good dogs wanted me to remind y'all that is not the only things we are cooking. That's just what we're prepping tonight, okay? We are also going to be cooking mini chicken and waffle nuggets kind of thing. Hey, baby gee, that's not for you. That bacon's for me. And we're also going to be making Bloody Marys. Personally, I do not like Bloody Marys. I have a recipe I want to try. The apex predator, the great white shark herself, thoroughly enjoys Bloody Marys, so that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try and make her something that she likes. So that'll be done tomorrow at the party, probably. The good dogs may not be there. And then the chicken and waffles are going to be done tomorrow morning. I will be filming that as well. But this, what we're getting done tonight, jalapeno poppers, candied bacon, and you get the salmon ready. I just want to tell y'all that the dogs wanted me to remind y'all, so let me get that done again. What do you think, Kleine? It's coming along? All right, guys, so we cut the jalapenos and I put the cream cheese. Again, we're using the Tillamook aged cheddar cream cheese in there. I'm going to cap everything you see in white with some sharp shredded cheddar. And then I'm probably going to roll it in some of this McCormick's Girl Makes seasoning Texas barbecue, rich and smoky. I think it smells good. I think it'll add a little bit of good tang to some of these, so excited to try that. So again, there's the bacon. We're going to lay the bacon out in here, but what we're going to do is we're going to make this mixture. We got half a cup of brown sugar in there. We're going to pour this half cup of syrup in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to put just a little spoonful of Kleine Brothers honey on there, just to give it a little bit more sweetness. We're going to drizzle that over the bacon. What do you think, Kleine? It's coming along? All right, guys, so we cut the jalapenos and I put the cream cheese. Again, we're using the Tillamook aged cheddar cream cheese in there. I'm going to cap everything you see in white with some sharp shredded cheddar. And then I'm probably going to roll it in some of this McCormick's Girl Makes seasoning Texas barbecue, rich and smoky. I think it smells good. I think it'll add a little bit of good tang to some of these, so excited to try that. So again, there's the bacon. We're going to lay the bacon out in here, but what we're going to do is we're going to make this mixture. We got half a cup of brown sugar in there. We're going to pour this half cup of syrup in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to put just a little spoonful of Kleine Brothers honey on there, just to give it a little bit more sweetness. We're going to drizzle that over the bacon. Don't know if you can see them, but the good dogs are over there. Got this all ready. That's the jalapeno poppers. Again, they're coated in McCormick Grill Mates seasoning. The Texas barbecue, rich and smoky. So those are going to go in the fridge here in a minute. I wanted to show you all the bacon. And that's that thick cut bacon, dry aged. So this is the mixture that we finally came up with. That's like a little spoonful of honey and some brown sugar and some syrup. I'm going to glaze that over all this, and it's going to rest overnight in the fridge. So let me do that real quick. I'm going to put these, we're going to do that. Those are going to go in the fridge. Then we're going to start on the salmon. Grilling with the good dogs. Grilling with the good dogs. All right, guys, I wanted to show you all this. I don't know if you can see the color. So this is Atlantic salmon, and this is wild caught sockeye salmon. They were having a sale on it. It looks so good. I got two of them here. Sorry, great white. One of these is for me. These two are going to be for the party, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our dry brine, which is going to be a half cup of the brown sugar and then about a third of a cup of sea salt, fine crushed. And then we're just going to coat these things. We're just gonna coat them so it'll draw out the moisture and it'll brine them really good, and that's when we're gonna be smoking them tomorrow morning. So let me get these things coated and I'll show you what the final product looks like before it goes into the fridge. Grilling with the good dogs. There you go, there's Chef Bear. That's not a puppy pad, that's just a mat I've used from coming in and out working on the deck. I need to pick it up. Alright, so hit the salmon. As you can see, all three of them are totally crusted in that dry brine that we made. Grilling with the good dogs. So what we're gonna do now is just throw it in the fridge. A lot of that is gonna become like a syrupy substance, and we're gonna scrape it off before it goes into the smoker. And once we do that, we're gonna apply a orange maple glaze, which is just one of my favorite things, and I think it's gonna go really good with the brunch. That's all gonna be tomorrow morning. The chicken mini waffles are gonna be tomorrow morning. The jalapeno poppers, the bacon, the candied bacon, and the Bloody Marys. Ton of fun. That's what it's about, grilling with the good dogs. All right, so there's the salmon. There's the jalapeno poppers. There's the candied bacon. Now, some people like to just let it sit in maple syrup overnight. I was thinking about that, but this is pretty thick stuff. Each one's about at least a quarter of an inch thick. And I wanted to give the brown sugar some structure to adhere to the bacon instead of just doing it in syrup and then applying the brown sugar afterwards. I want to really give it that candied taste. Because we got regular bacon. It's going to be fine. So that's why I mixed it all together up front. We'll probably add a little bit more brown sugar once it comes out of the smoker. But yeah, guys, I will see you all in the morning. Grilling with the good dogs. It's the morning with the good dogs. And we're still cooking some really good food. We got bacon and the salmon. And you can see that it pulled a lot of moisture last night. All right, guys, going with the good dogs again. Got the smoker heating up. Really excited about that. As you can see, this dry brine pulled out a lot of moisture from the salmon. It's going to be great. I got the planks soaking in the water right now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the smoker heated up. We're going to put the salmon on the top rack and the bacon on the lower rack. And I think we're going to do it at like 225. The two smaller fillets are probably going to take not more than, I don't think more than an hour. And then this one might take up to an hour. Again, that internal temperature is 145, about 63 degrees. Probably going to overshoot it a little bit. As I was saying, probably going to overshoot that temperature a little bit. Just to make sure it's extra crispy and flaky for the fish. But remember, these are smaller. Okay, they probably are a little more denser because they're wild caught. They're going to have less water in them, less water rate, more muscle tissue. They will cook faster. Now, I'm going to make the baste that we're going to use for them. It's 2 parts syrup, 1 part orange juice, and I'm going to throw a little bit of honey on there for a little bit extra crisp. Okay, so let me get all that ready, and I think the next time you'll see is we're going to put these on the grill. Grilling with the good dogs. All right, guys, this is the consistency of that orange maple blend. And the smell that comes off of that fish. Look at Baby Geese. She is going after it. The smell that comes off that fish when you basting this on there. Oh, my God. So good. So good. So we're going to be basting that on there. Planks, probably got another at least 10 minutes on there. Maybe 15. Or we'll go as long as we can. Here's the candied bacon. As you can see, most of it is seeped into the bacon, all nice and brownish. This is regular thick cut bacon, just as thick, but I didn't do anything to it. There's the Kleine Bear. There's the fish scraped off. Once the planks are done, I'm going to pull them out, clean up the fish one more time, pat him down. You really just want to get all that salt and everything that he was drawing the moisture out off of there, and it's going to go on the planks, and it's going to go on the upper rack. Okay. There's the rain, y'all. There's the rain, but that doesn't stop the good dogs. No, sir, that does not stop these good dogs. A few more minutes on those wood planks. Right now, I'm mixing up the waffle mix. We got the chicken cut and in the fridge. It's sitting in a 1 cup and 2 egg mixture. It's going to sit in that for about 30 minutes, okay? Once you have that, we're gonna melt some butter. This is how they do it for this air fryer recipe I'm going with. Melt the butter. You're gonna dip it in butter. Then you're gonna dip it in a flour mix, and then it's going in the air fryer. We'll see how it goes. Let me get this waffle mix made up. Grilling with the good dogs. I want to eat them right now. All right, guys, we can rest easy now. We got some of this stuff in here. Just basting on that maple orange glaze right now. I'm gonna try and be doing that about every 20 minutes until these are done. Okay, I already got those basted up. So we're gonna close this down. Let it do its thing. We're gonna go back. All right, guys, we got the red dragon in the kitchen helping us, so if anything goes wrong, we can definitely blame it on her. We got the breading for the chicken here. It's a cup of flour, a cup of breadcrumbs. What did I do? Maybe 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, some black pepper, some salt, and a little pinch of Tony's. So that's gonna mix up now. Again, we're not dipping these in oil. We're dipping them in butter, something new. We'll see how it works out, but I bet it's gonna work out just fine. So we're gonna get the air fryer ready. Got a few more minutes left before I check on the fish. Grilling with the good dogs, going strong. Good dogs are checking up on me. Basted the air fryer with some vegetable oil. It's gonna go in there because we're gonna start preheating it. The Red Dragon's still working on them waffles for us. Oh, there's a towel on. Okay. Now again, we've got some butter. We're gonna melt up the butter. The chicken gets dipped in the butter, then goes into the toss here, and it's gonna go in there. But we're gonna want to preheat this, so I'm gonna be throwing this on here in a few minutes. Got about 5 more minutes before we need to baste this fish again. I just checked the temperatures, everything's going fine. So, going with good dogs. Kleine Bear appears to be unsure of the small chunk of waffle he was given. Baby Guy, oh, talons of the Red Dragon. Baby Guy, of course, had no qualms about eating it, and he left it. What are you gonna do with these good dogs? What are you gonna do? Oh, talon. Bear, go eat your thing. Here's Baby Guy. All right, we're getting all this stuff ready. That's the chicken and the butter. We'll see how it works. I don't know about all that. There's some of the done products. I mean, looks like ready to be fried chicken. See how it works out. Running with the good dogs. Talons of the Red Dragon. Okay, guys, we're running and gunning here. We got the chicken. We got another batch of chicken coming out right there. Bacon's coming along. We got the first one, the first fillet coming out. This one was a little smaller and thinner than all the other ones. So I'm gonna keep it for me. And look at how red that is, though. Amazing. And cut off a little piece for me right there. That's so good. So good, but we can't rest. Gotta keep going. We all the good dogs. Oh, talons. Chef Kleine Bear. Chef Baby Guy. Really? All right, guys. Salmon's in there. Everything else is packed up. We found a problem. We have a leak going from the I think it was one of the soffits in the house is leaking and dripping down. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point in time. Or maybe call someone. I don't know about fixing stuff on the roof. Just doing the bacon, and we're about to get this show on the road. Bloody Marys are gonna be done there. Really upsetting about that. That's it's gonna take some time to look at. Anyway, grilling with the good dogs. There they are over there. Or I don't know where Bear went. Catch y'all back when we get this stuff dropped off. I think the issue is that box right there. A bad seal. I might take a look at doing it myself. Luckily, the flashing tape that we used on the deck is perfect for that kind of fix. So I'll have to go out there eventually and take a look at it. It's unfortunate. Klein, unfortunate. So all this rain is going to test my last roof repair, which is this one. I need to paint over that spot now that I'm pretty confident that I fixed it. This roof was, I think, 3 years old when we bought the house, so it might just be 2 years old now. A little upsetting, but got that ring. I don't think this is going to be a hard fix. I may still want to get a contractor out here, but I don't know. Until I get on top of the roof with that box, I think we're good. But I am proud to say that this one is not wet at all. I'll just paint over that with some white, and if it comes up again, well then then we'll look at really fixing it. But I think that one's good. Yeah. Quick fix. Shouldn't take too long. Sad to say, guys, I am not happy with the candied bacon, how it came out. Don't know how I'd change up the recipe, to be honest with you. It just, I don't know. Didn't, I'm going to bring it, I think. But,
We said we weren't gonna bring it.
oh, the dragon says we are not bringing it. So, we got plenty of other bacon. Still more on the grill to come out in a minute. And it's just upsetting. Between the roof and that candy bacon, just not turning out. Did not like it. But, hey, we still got plenty of winners out there. So, grilling with the good dogs. Always counting the W. All right, there's that Bloody Mary. Got bacon, everything in it. Let's go give it to the birthday girl. Look at this. Peacocks watching Grilling with the Good Dogs. What's up with that? What's up with that?
It's pretty.